Yeah, and is there anything else you'd like to share before we wrap up?
Yeah, I would like
Okay.
to share that I am also looking forward to like the current and next wave of women leaders. My
Mm,
partner in New Caribbean Cinema is Michelle Serio. She is from St. Lucia,
mm,
and she's a very talented producer and very talented filmmaker. Um, she's finishing up a documentary right now that is going to be explosive. I can't say what
mm,
it's about just yet. Um, and she made a short film called Mist, which was a part of Ring the Alarm. And we just need a strong female perspective,
mm,
especially in the world now where I find like the degrading of women is becoming such a popular thing. It's so
mm.
acceptable nowadays, and we're seeing like the really adverse reactions. And I think a great antithesis to that is powerful female points of view,
Mm.
um, like those of Ava DuVernay and others, to kind of balance the narrative.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure. And that was actually, before we wrap up, I did want to ask you, what was it like working with AFFRM? Why do you think AFFRM and their new label Array that picked up Better Must Come was a good fit for you in distributing this film?
because Array is visionary.
Mm-hmm.
They're seeing what's relevant now when many others are not there yet, because maybe everyone else is waiting for the market to show them the way.
Right.
And with a firm, they're trying to show the way, and
Yeah.
with the belief that the market will follow, and the market will appreciate it. And I think there's already evidence, major evidence, that people do appreciate it. Not only people of color,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a doing a justice to the world of cinema, very much in America. So it's an American company, and in many ways, the American point of view of films of people of color is very kind of juvenile in many ways, and it's just
Yeah.
starting to develop. But yeah, we're with a firm because a firm sees it. Another
Mm-hmm.
company may not have necessarily recognized the value of Better Must Come just yet. A, because they don't have the awareness or the empathy, or they can't relate to these types of stories or stories of people of color or whatever. But a firm recognized that this was a film not to be slept on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's full of passionate people, and that's what you need for real art to shine, is people that recognize it and lift it up and are not just going for like a simple light entertainment.
Yeah. We end all our interviews with, what does living unchained mean to you?
Living unchained, I would like to think I'm living unchained, but every once in a while you feel the chain, like that Babylon chain trying to creep upon you.
Yeah.
And I think living unchained is being aware of the kind of forces that might imprison one mentally and otherwise, and consciously work avoiding them, resisting them, and not living a good life on your terms,
Mm-hmm.
and not forcing anything external to kind of put down your mental space or your output of creativity. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
there's a famous phrase them say, Babylon release the chain, but them I use them brain. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, the chains of slavery have been released, but there's an
Right.
entire system of mental slavery that has been put in to essentially play a similar role, and we have to just beat off that mental slavery.
Yeah. And I think New Caribbean Cinema and AFFRM, you guys are contributing to that. So
In a
much
major
respect.
way, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.